Today we're going to have a look at the Kawasaki Ninja H2SX, which is the sports tourer that came out a couple of years ago with the supercharged engine. And this bike, the brand new ZH2, the naked supercharged bike at a bargain price from Kawasaki, 200 horsepower from both of them. This should be a lot of fun.
Kawasaki supercharged H2 and H2R have been with us for some time now, although you'll rarely see one because of the price and how they are really designed for track use only. Sure, the slightly tamer H2 can be road registered where the wild H2R can't be, but they both are built to offer a ride around racetracks like nothing else. With a howling supercharger, 1000cc inline 4 and top quality chassis, suspension and brakes, the H2 and H2R are unique, different and awesome. And crazy expensive and impractical. So Kawasaki introduced the H2SX Sports Tourer, which I'll get to in a minute. But before I do, let's talk about the new ZH2, the new naked supercharged machine. You can ride one away from your Kawasaki dealer for a few $1,000s more than a Z1000. And this bike will become a collector's item, the first affordable supercharged bike. And maybe the most fun supercharged bike too. That's because Kawasaki has managed to build a quick steering, compact, reasonably lightweight bike with a cracker 200 horsepower motor. And it's not just about being so powerful, it's also about the way the ZH2 produces those ponies, way lower in the rev range than the ZX10R. The bottom end and mid-range stop of the ZH2 will eat ZX10Rs for breakfast. It's not until the sports bike is screaming its head off with revs reaching into the 5 figures it even looks like matching the power and torque figures of the engine with forced induction. So on a public road, the ZH2 is unmatched. It drives out of corners like nothing else on earth, at least nothing else which could be possibly described as affordable. Kawasaki Supercharged Sports Tourer is called the H2SX SE, and it's a premium machine, from the 200 horsepower motor to its advanced electronics, excellent suspension and even the fantastic quality of finish. Physically a big bike, the SX has standard hard panniers and a full fairing, which provides sports touring level of protection, a comfortable seat and a riding position which is neither racer crouch or upright tourer. So it's comfortable enough on the boring roads and sporty enough for the twisty roads, with quality suspension for confidence-inspiring handling. But you don't buy one for any of those reasons, you buy it for that howling, gutsy supercharged engine and the massive power and torque it develops. There's no bike quite like the H2SX, totally different from the other Kawasaki supercharged machines and unlike any other sports tourer. The H2SX SE is unique. Powerful, capable and special, the H2SX is the sensible choice compared to a H2 or a H2 Carbon. Compared to the ZH2, it's bigger, heavier, more comfortable, better equipped and set up for longer rides. It's also slower steering and doesn't have quite the same supercharged rush as the ZH2 does. With a little bit less weight and the way it's all been put together, the ZH2 really does offer a real rush of a ride when you get that supercharger spinning. It's also priced really well. It'll sell. It's a bit more than most naked thousands, but it's not crazy expensive. And even if you added a new rear shock to the ZH2, which is something that will improve the handling quite a lot and would probably make it as good as any naked out there today, nothing else has that supercharged engine, nothing else is going to give you that rush, and nothing else is priced quite so affordably as the new ZH2. It's a wonderful bike, highly collectible, an awful lot of fun, and Kawasaki's done a fantastic job to bring it out in 2020.